clears it to the wall, and now a 2-on-1 shorthanded chance coming up for Minnesota. They bring it up the ice, taking it toward the net, they shoot, and they score. Shorthanded goal goes to number 22, Tyler Sheehy. He come down with a trailer in Tommy Novak, but he took it himself, and Tyler Sheehy is going to get a shorthanded tally for Minnesota as it comes up at 12 minutes and 48 seconds of period number one, 1-0 for Minnesota. As we mentioned, Sheehy coming down. He had a player coming down with Novak, and goaltender Jenks was possibly anticipating the pass going over to Novak, but Sheehy took it himself, gets it past goaltender Jenks, and it's a 1-0 lead for Minnesota. Now this one might be under review right now as the officials are going to come over. The Nanooks obviously are questioning something here as the goaltender assisting on the goal by Tyler Sheehy, the shorthanded tally. Shot, score! Nanooks have tied up Zach Fry has tied the game. A bullet back just inside the blue line, takes it high upstairs to tie the game, and a goal apiece. Power play tally for Alaska. Top of the goal, 13 minutes, 14 seconds, period number one. That was just a high shot. Goaltender down on the knees there, under the crossbar, over the shoulders. We got a brand new hockey game and a goal. Trying to work it out front, knocked down Nanooks, picked up Norman. It's dangerous out front. They shoot and they score as Gates was able to pop it in. Some nice cycle work down there. Nanooks can never clear it out, and I believe it's going to be Brent Gates to take a 2-1 lead for Minnesota. 6 minutes and 13 seconds of period number two. That puck just kind of went from one side of the goal to the other. Nobody seemed to kind of really set things up. Nanooks couldn't clear it out, and all of a sudden, boom, it ends up on the stick of Gates, and he made no mistake. A one-timer past goaltender Jesse Jenks there, as Minnesota finally able to set up a scoring play there. As just a pass and a shot and a score, 2-1 Minnesota. Nanooks quickly back now. And Rem Pitlick comes down, 3-on-2 break Minnesota. Pitlick back out top. There's a shot and a score. As Vinny Jetteri makes it 3-1 Minnesota. Well, it got wide open there, and then Minnesota comes back there with a odd man rush, and they capitalize, and a couple of goals now in a very quick period of span. About a 5-minute span has now taken it to 3-1 Minnesota. Actually, it's a goal scored at 8:29, so a goal in a little over 2 goals in a little over 2 minutes have given the Golden Gophers now a 2-goal cushion at 3-1. So Vinny Jetteri getting credit for the Minnesota goal, and boy, goaltender got a piece of that one, but not enough to keep it from going in. It definitely had some momentum on the game. It's 3-1 Minnesota. Here come the Nanooks now. It's Morning trying to dump it out front. Shot, score! Austin Veith! Austin Veith able to take that pass. It was kind of fluttering, able to get a piece of it and get it past the goaltender Shearhorn. Nanooks have closed within 3-2 at the 9:50 mark, and just kind of sticking his stick out there, redirecting it past the goaltender Austin Veith, the kid from Marinette, Wisconsin. Back in business, 3-2. Goal comes up at 9:50 as we get multiple replays there, and boy, I'll tell you what, those speed, those conditioning workouts, coming back from a tough year last year via injury comes up with a Kluse coming in, shorthanded opportunity. Kluse comes in, backhand shot, and he scores. Second shorthanded goal of the night by the Minnesota Gophers. They now take a 4-2 lead as Kluse gets the second shorthanded goal of the night. And it comes up at 18:26. So the Nanooks trailing 3-2, trying to get the equalizer. It backfires on him as Kluse comes down from the forehand, then to the backhand, trickles it to the right side of goaltender Jesse Jenks, and it's a 4-2 lead for Minnesota. And the difference of the hockey game right now, the 2-goal deficit, 2 shorthanded tallies by the Gophers. Power play will continue now for Alaska for another minute and 17 seconds. Trailer come in, Van Teetering. Morning will flip it back behind the goal. Brandon Morning now looking for a little bit of help. Well, it takes a dangerous bounce out front. Shot, score! Troy Van Teetering took an interesting bounce out front. Number 15 taps it in, and Nanooks close within 4-3 with 6:56 to go. Troy Van Teetering, the freshman who wears number 15 from Carstairs, Alberta, played for Lloydminster in the Alberta Junior Hockey League. Off that back wall, and Brandon Morning flipped it. I think the goaltender actually got a piece of it, but it came right back out to Van Teetering. So Van Tiering's going to get the goal. Brandon Morley will pick up an assist. And folks, it's a 4-3 hockey game and still plenty of time to Camerata now back for Zuhlsdorf. He shoots and scores. Oh, that's how it goes. You come down, you get a great scoring chance one way, and then Minnesota comes back and they get a goal themselves to reclaim the 2-goal lead at 5-3. Credit the goal to the defenseman Ryan Zuhlsdorf, and it comes up at